So I'm happy with the result. Scores 3 goals, don't concede, first leg at home is always a good result. It's not over. It's not over, but it's a good result.
Does it give you the luxury of resting players next week? I know it's not over. Is it a tough choice whether to...
Herrera is suspended. It's a good rest for him. He's playing every match. But you know, I always respect football. I know that football can be nasty with you, and I don't want my team to be punished, so I will go with a strong team. You know.
The keeper.
Jose, what do you put the first half performance down to? A bit slow out the blocks.
No, down to lack of concentration. I had the feeling immediately in the dressing room, too noisy, too funny, too relaxed. Then my assistants, they had the feeling in the warming up, with some of the guys not really focused on get the right adrenaline in their bodies. And the game started, and the first thing we did was a back pass to a striker to be face to face with Sergio. So lack of concentration, and when you don't have it, it's difficult to recover it. So in the first half was hard, and even myself on the touchline, I felt that was difficult, the communication. I needed the half time, so we were lucky, yes, to be half time winning 1-0. Second half, different story, different result.
Yeah. Okay, last 2 questions, one there and one there.
Jose, what you just described, can that be a problem with playing Europa League rather than Champions League? You know, in Champions League, you just never get that kind of complacency or lack of concentration. People are really up for it.
You know, I know that Champions League is the competition that everyone wants to play, everyone wants to win. I know that. But we don't play Champions League, we play Europa League. And we had the group phase a little bit like this. When we needed to win, we did it. But after victory was coming, a game without real focus and a defeat. But every time we needed to win, we did it. We needed to win against Fenerbahce. We did it. We needed to win the last match in Ukraine. We did it. So when the focus is there, we answer. And tonight, I think in the first half was too relaxed, and then Etienne was in the game with the right attitude, with the right intensity, and they create us problems.
Last question.
Is it inevitable that dip in concentration when you've been on such a good run, or is there something you can do to stop it happening?
You know, I'm not happy with it. I repeat, today at half time, the result could be 1-1. And if the result is 1-1, the second half probably would be different. I always think that you have to face every game with the same attitude. And the previous question, Champions League or Europa League, we don't play Champions League. So if you don't play Champions League, I prefer to play Europa League than to be at home watching TV. So I think with the players is the same. And I think if we progress, and if we beat Etienne and we go into last 16, then the people will have the right attitude. And lots of good teams. The results today showed already that some of the teams are going to be in the next round. So big teams are there. Champions League teams level will be there. So let's do next Wednesday the right result. Let's go for the next draw, and I think the motivation will come.